Hey, I was in a game the other day playing with a guy who asked me a very good question. He said, Mick, why in the world do you use plastic for your protection blocks? Why not use gold? It's a much stronger block. And I had an answer for him. Obviously, gold is heavy, plastic is not. That has been my standard since I started playing the game, since I experimented a little bit with protection blocks and decided that was a bad plan. But I never really tested it the way I'm going to test it today. And here it is, being tested right now. That is gold sticking out in front of that thing. Here's a little proof. You can see gold in the trowel tool there. There is one big caveat to this, and that is counterweight, 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 and more counterweight. So there's one. There's a whole ton of them under here. So that one there I just turned off causes a problem. I need that much because if I go like this, that was D, if I hit A, I go like that, and I'm just tapping it, and it just goes bonkers. So that's one problem. Another problem if you don't have enough counterweight is that the back wheels can loosen up a little bit. They don't have enough pressure down on the ground. So even though your front wheels are really pushed to the ground, they got lots of traction, back wheels don't have very much, so there becomes like a kind of a pivot point right here between the front wheels, where the back wheels just don't really help you as much as they should. So that's one of the symptoms of not having enough counterweight. And of course, the worst symptom of all is the very first one you'll ever run into, which is of course way too much protection blocks and not enough counterweight by any means, and the whole thing tips forward on its face. So because I had just deleted that one counterweight right there, it was primed for flinging off the map, and that's exactly what happened. So why did I call it a big caveat, you ask? I'll show you. I can figure out which tool I'm using here. There we go. This piece here is 8,170 rusted metal. Right through the center here is 48,165 titanium. This chunk of metal plus that chunk of metal is 4,892 regular metal. And the way I do that is I put a whole bunch of them inside of each other. So there's like 48 titanium in one location here, and there's another location right there that has less in it. So I'm just deleting all of those, click, 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 as fast as I can. There's like 4 of these stacked inside of each other, and there's like 8 of these stacked inside of each other. There we go. So yeah, that's why I call it a huge caveat, because you got to have a boatload of blocks in order to be able to even attempt this. And of course, if you have that much gold, yeah, you probably could attempt it. How much gold is it? Well, let's find out. Every piece of that is gold, and that is 1,960 gold. That's quite a few trips to the treasure, but you know, if you got that many gold blocks, there's something you can build. Would I? No. So, gold protection blocks. Possible? Yes. Plausible? Yeah. Practical? No. Not at all. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.